it.
What do you think about the route?
9B plus 9C.
Wow, 9B plus 9C. So. I was impressed the first time that I saw Excalibur, because I used to see this kind of really blank rock in an angle which is different. I used to see this kind of holes in vertical walls, and I saw these holes in this angle, and I really was watching, and I was a little bit many climbers sometimes saying that the difficulties of new routes will be on longer and longer routes, and it's interesting that it's on powerful route now.
To get here, I think it's 80 boulder. Then some moves, and then the last two moves are really hard. But for me, linking the second last move, which is this 2-finger pocket, and putting the heel hook here is really hard. Okay.
It's not just a question of being more powerful, of being more stronger,
Okay.
but every single hole, and now talking with Adam, I can understand that every single movement is also a question of a feeling. It's not just a question of being more strong.
So this is very frustrating situation. I trained for almost 3 weeks. I thought I would be stronger than ever, which, well, maybe I am, but the conditions are so bad that I wasn't even able to do the Crux move as a single move. And I really have no idea if it's only because of the conditions, or maybe I'm not that strong.
It's a problem of the shoes. Yeah, the one who makes the shoes is guilty. It's always that one.
The Excalibur project starts from the ground with a hard 8B or 8B plus boulder problem. I started this way, falling in the second last move already back in January. But I knew in order to be able to send it from the ground, I had to be more solid in the upper part. And that's why I decided to try Buro, which starts with this massive dyno and getting the 2 good holds halfway up the wall. In this way, I think it could be a 9B.
Allez, Adam, allez. Allez.
That was a really promising try. I stuck the hardest move, but I got it like really in the wrong position, so I was like trying to continue, but then I slipped. But in terms of like how I feel physically, it's pretty good. So I mean, all of the Excalibur for me comes down to this really hard move with the 2-finger pocket, where it's really hard to squeeze my 2 fat fingers in, and this really high heel hook. Sometimes I'm just going to sleep and dreaming there would be a knee bar, but there might be something that might work, but as you see, the foothold is not so good, and it even keeps breaking. I don't think this is the season for Excalibur. think I've already put like 8 days in, and this move never really started feeling doable. Like, it feels alright if you just do the single move, but honestly, imagining doing it from the very bottom. Some weeks ago I already arrived, linking from the ground, but doing this move feels just so hard. And now the right hand. It's not really easy to imitate the pocket of Excalibur because it's a really tiny, it has a really slopey radius, and because it's a pocket you can't really crimp it with your thumb over the fingernail, so it's kind of weird hybrid. And the thing was that before I was trying with the index finger, that felt more natural, but the shape of the pocket made my middle finger like twist, and in this rotation while pulling as hard as I could really definitely feel the tendon of my finger, and I could definitely feel that this is not healthy. So I somehow like relearned to crimp it this way, and the fingers are not in rotation, and it just feels more natural. I think. It's hard. Hey. Ciao. Hey, ciao. Hello.
Having a good rest day?
Active rest day.
Your way was, I just felt I have to be really motivated to go there fast, because this one is really sharp.
You have to take it like with a thumb on the top, then it's not so sharp.
Okay. Yeah, but you still need, like, I don't know if you can go like slowly there. I felt like I had to go bam.
Not super slow, but pretty controlled.
But yeah, I mean this works with the
this
beta for me, I feel like.
I think this could work better
and
for
then
me as well.
This hold is weird to get like 4 fingers in, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then I have the same as you, it's like really hard to get the 2 fingers in. Like I haven't even tried this move, I always start and then like for 5 seconds I do this.
For many days I almost sent it with these 2 and then crimping, but it was hurting my tendon so bad.
Weaker on those 2 though.
So what do you think about it? Are you stoked or?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's special, though.
It's hard to be stoked on the first day.
Like I said, I mean, it's definitely crazy that you have just enough holds to do this line, right? That's like really sick.
Yeah, we're talking about it just maybe without one hold would be impossible. Without the 2-finger pocket or without the next one would be impossible.
But I mean, for now, I feel chanceless on the heel hook move, so until I see some light on that move, it's hard to get like super psyched on it. It's really tough on the skin. You need to come with really good skin.
Yeah.
You need it to be really cold, otherwise. Like today, I already feel like a bit sore from yesterday, so everything is quite painful, but it's still possible.
Go on, right foot.
Che ieri alla fine ho avuto il primo tentativo, mi sono partito dal ginocchio, cadendo per un pelo.
Okay. Never get this one right.
Back to Excalibur. I hope I might be in a good shape, and finishing off Buro, the upper part, with the initial jump would be a nice thing to finally get done. So well, that's the plan for today. Surprisingly really cold today. Amazing conditions though.
Máš na to, pojď za...
Ali, ty tu, daj!
Už jsem měl vylízt. Já jsem to prostě těsně netrefil. Když se mi to zakouslo tady ten ukazováček o trošku líp, tak už to držím. Tak jsem to držel jenom na hraně.
Teď jsi tam bylo ale nejlíp, ne?
No, lepší pokus. Ale to už jsem měl vylízt. Bych to trefil prostě dobře, tak už nespadnu. Když jsem držel blbě, tak jsem to jako ještě teda... Měl jsem šanci, ale... Tak jsem to.
Okay, we have to tease him a little bit, no? The warm-up.
Today it's 21 degrees down in Arco. I think at the moment it's like 15 here. Over for fucking this year. It's too hot. So there are two ways of holding this 2-finger pocket for me. This is easier, crimping it, but in order to like dig as deep as possible, I had to put this finger in and kind of go into the torsion. But then the finger is like in torsion, you get it like this and crimp the hell out of it. And in that position, I feel like this is really dangerous. In January I could maybe try a few days without the pain. Today actually I had the plan to try it this way. On my warm-up try, I did not even try, I just tried to like hanging in a rope, feel it, try to pull it a little bit. But then when I was actually going to give a try, just pulling on my shoes, I could already feel like, it's not worth it. I'm pretty sure that maybe if I hold it like this, which is easier for me, I could have a good chance of sending, but I could also have a good chance of injuring myself. So instead I just held it like this, almost did it, but didn't. No, it's absolutely game over. I'm okay with the fact that certain routes will remain unclimbed for me. Good luck to Stefano, Will, and everybody else to complete the story of this already legendary project.